Howdy guys, overspray is a pain in the you-know-what for everybody, whether it be the weekend warrior, the pro detailer, and it could be anything really. Could be paint if you park next to a body shop, could be tar or asphalt if you're near road work. It could be absolutely anything, so it's a guessing game. I have a fender treated with tons of overspray, and I have it sectioned off, and I'm going to use the more popular methods along with a method I always try first, and including some other methods that I try after that. So hopefully this will help you in case you come across this on clear coat. And we'll do a video later on down the road on how to get rid of it if it's on trim, tail lights, windshields, and other places on your vehicle. But for now, we're going to concentrate on how to get it off clear coat. Let's do it. Here's the fender. Every inch has overspray. We cordon off a few sections to demonstrate some of the processes to remove it. One or two that I go to, a couple I've seen on forums, a couple I've read about, and there's a few that I didn't include here. First, we're going to do the regular clay bar. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Just depends what it is we're trying to get off. Picking a lot of the stuff up, but the surface is still rough, which is what you run into if it's not a fine enough mist for the clay bar to pick up. The clay bar did some work, but the surface is still rough, so it didn't get the job done on this particular overspray. And you could still hear it as we rub the glove over it. My favorite that works most of the time is the Rapid Remover. Rapid Remover is extremely safe for the clear coat on passenger cars. You can apply a heavy layer, rub as hard as you want, and the clear coat will be safe. I'm going to bring you in close and show you exactly how easy and fast it is to remove the overspray with this. It done, completely removed. I've seen acetone used at places. I used it maybe once or twice, but not very often. And when I did use it, it worked. It had no problem at all with this particular overspray. It's a safe way to go about it, which I do sometimes. I'll just grab the Angel Wax medium cut compound, and it's a little bit longer than the process I start with first, but it works Works perfectly. Now, that's one of the safest ways with no harsh chemicals, which I do not like to use harsh chemicals on clear coat, and that worked perfectly. The next one I've seen recommended is Nano Skin. I haven't used this too many times. I personally don't like this method unless it's very little overspray on it. And for me, if the rapid remover doesn't do it, I always jump to this. I love wet sanding. It's the safest way to correct, restore paint without introducing any kind of harsh chemical that can compromise its integrity. When removing overspray, it's a must to polish and protect afterwards anyways, so I'm just going to break out the 3000 or the 5000 grit, get it over with, polish, protect, send it out the door. Works like a charm. From there, throw on a wax, a coating, sealant, whatever you prefer, and it's done. So for this particular overspray, and there's endless possibilities as to what kind of overspray you can get. This just happened to be the order that worked on this fender. We'll do another video on the ones I left out. The silly ones are the ones I just wouldn't teach the guys here at the shop. So there you go. Yeah, I always reach for the rapid remover first, not knowing what it is. That removes it 95% of the time for me, and it's extremely safe for clear coat. When I go beyond that, sometimes I'll just jump to the 3000 or 5000 grit, do a quick polish out, done, and then go to trim and whatever else it might be on next, and we'll cover that later. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Brian from Apex Detail. We'll see you next time.